Welcome to Cooking with Matthew's Fresh Market. We'll feature what's fresh and delicious and show you what to do with it. Hi, I'm Mary White, and today we're going to talk about salsa. Salsa, immediately what comes to mind is usually the tomato-based sauce that you get in a lot of Mexican restaurants, right? But salsa is way more than that. And what I want to show you today is some of the other ways you can use salsa and how to make it, because it's super simple. I mean, none of these recipes today even use any cooking. So if you've got something kind of boring in mind for dinner, salsa is what you need. The one I'm making first is based on avocados and tomatillos. And the basic deal about salsa, y'all, is you pick a main ingredient, whether it's, papayas or avocados or watermelon or whatever. And then you accent that ingredient with a complement. And then you put in your spices and your citrus and your seasonings, and you have salsa. So we're going to put this avocado right in the blender along with 3 tomatillos. But here's the tomatillo, aren't they weird? They got this papery thing on the outside, and all you have to do is just peel it off. And they're a little bit sticky, so I do like to rinse them before I use them. But literally, that's all you do. And we're going to put in the juice of that lime, which was about a tablespoon. So there's that. We're going to do salt. We're going to do a little bit of jalapeno. Put that guy in there like that. And then last but not least on this one, you want some beautiful, bright, fresh cilantro. Okay? Again, it's going right in the Cuisinart, so you don't have to get too fancy with it. And there's no big stems. I'm just going to toss that in. Let's say it's half a bunch, okay? Isn't that cool? So here we have our avocado tomatillo salsa. Look at the color on this. Now, you guys, I don't want you to be intimidated by mangoes because they're really, really cool. But they're tricky to cut. Once you figure it out, you'll be fine. But the seed in a mango runs this way, okay? Vertical. So when you cut this guy, just remember there's a big flat seed in the middle, and you want to go down the sides of that seed. So that way, and that way. And you got some nice chunks of mango. And you can just go around it, so you can feel that seed though, like this. See, that's where that seed is. Take it in your hand, score it, like this. This takes a little practice. And then go this way, okay? And if the mango's ripe, which this one is, it will just go, watch, just go boop, like that. And you can just flip them off like this, or you can, use your knife like a civilized human. So once you get your mango in the dish, the rest is just super simple. Remember, I'm talking about a main ingredient, right, mango, an accent. In this case, it's going to be cucumber and onion, and then the spices that you like. Again, it's up to you how much you want to use. You want a nice contrast in color and texture. When you're eating raw onion, you either want to use a sweet one, like a Walla Walla or a Maui or a Vidalia, or you want to use a red onion, and not too much. You just want a hint of oniony goodness. So we're going to cut this guy. Now, this is a chefy way to do it. You leave the root end on. You cut off the head, I call it. Get rid of that. Peel him. Okay? And then this is how you can always get those beautiful little oniony squares, which is kind of important when you're, eating little bits of it. You don't want a big chunk. So you take your onion, you put him on his side. You've left the thing attached, okay? You're going to go in down here, and you're going to go in up here, almost to the end, but not quite. And then you're going to go like this. And this determines the size of those little bits of onion that you're going to have. And wait for it. Look at that. Beautiful, tiny, sweet bits of delicious oniony goodness. We're going to do our rice wine vinegar. Like that. Some red chili flakes. Again, you need that heat. You want that little spice because it's fun. And I like it a lot. And a little bit of salt. And you have just made killer cucumber mango salsa. This is so cool. It's also salsa, but it's sweet. I've got, again, the main component, which is the watermelon. And then we've got the complements, which are strawberries and kiwi. We're gonna sweeten this with a little bit of honey, Northwest honey, so good. And a little bit of, remember, we gotta have the citrus, so we're gonna use that lime juice. Remember the herbs, you need herbs. In this case, I thought fresh mint would be really good. So I'm just gonna chop up some mint. Now you just mix that up and let it sit for a little while. And the lime and the honey, they kind of help draw the moisture out of that fruit. Look how pretty this is. Here I have just some plain toasted pound cake. A little bit of Greek yogurt, a little bit of mint, okay? I'm just gonna put some of this beautiful watermelon kiwi salsa, and all of a sudden, look you guys, beauty. Oh look, a boring piece of meat, right? I mean, seriously boring piece of meat. But a little bit of the tomatillo avocado salsa, and on the other end, how about a little bit of the mango cucumber? Oh, Matthew's Fresh Market, all this stuff is available in the produce section. Again, use your taste buds, use your creativity, but liven up a boring meal with some salsa. I'll see you next time. Today's recipe can be found on our website, matthewsfreshmarket.com, or you can check my website, thepantryraid.com. See you next time.